Today we have updates on the Twisted Childhood universe, an Anaconda reboot featuring some familiar faces, a new I Know Reboot cast member, and of course, a Terrifier 3 update. Let's recap this weekend of horror updates right now. Hey everybody, I'm Killjoy Jake, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today's first update regards the Twisted Childhood universe, which comprises the first two Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey flicks. Soon more characters will be introduced like Bambi and Pinocchio, which is the focus of today's update. Regarding Bambi the Reckoning, yes, that is the official title, the mockbuster just got a sales poster that features the evil deer sporting some mutated features and bloodlust in his eyes. I can't wait for him to say something like, "I seek retribution for my mother that can only be quenched by the blood of my enemies." Or, you know, some crazy BS like that. The film is being sold at the Toronto International Film Festival by ITN Films and Premiere Entertainment. Bambi was originally supposed to be slated for release this month, but now it's looking like we won't see it until January. The trailer arrives soon for this abomination. We also have Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare to look forward to this December, and Pinocchio Unstrung that begins filming in October. The latter is being directed by Rhys Frake Waterfield, who also helmed the Blood and Honey films. The poster has just been released, teasing some of the bloodshed Pinocchio will bring about. It's also a cheeky nod towards the Child's Play remake posters that did something similar. Buddy was hilariously going after the Toy Story gang in those. Another weird connection to Child's Play 2019 with Pinocchio is that they share the same FX artist, Todd Masters, who also worked on James Gunn's Slither and Underworld Awakening. He's creating a gruesome new take on the Pinocchio doll. I can't wait to see it. Waterfield told Bloody Disgusting that this film is embracing practical effects at every opportunity and that some exciting cast announcements are on the way. This is always exciting for slasher fans to hear. I'm always down for a little VFX cleanup, but no practical effects makes Jake a dull boy. I know a bit more about these films than I should probably let on, but all I'll say for now is that I really think these spin-off movies have the opportunity to top what came before. I really enjoyed Blood and Honey too, but there is definitely still room for improvement. With what's being set up in these extremely different takes on their respective original classics, Jagged Edge is proving to be the center of attention for public domain slasher flicks. I'm keeping a close eye on all three of these projects. The original 1997 Anaconda film might have just ripped off Creature from the Black Lagoon nearly beat for beat, but it did feature a phenomenal cast. No, seriously, watch both of those movies back to back and tell me I'm wrong. Replace the creature with the snake, and bam, you have Anaconda. The cast, however, featured Owen Wilson, Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, Danny Trejo, and many more recognizable names. Even John Voight. Now more big names are in talks to star in the next entry. Paul Rudd and Jack Black are currently in talks to star in the Anaconda reboot. If you don't know these names, you've likely been living under a rock for the last 10 years, but let's talk about them anyways. Paul is probably best known as Ant-Man in the MCU, but I know him from his gallery of excellent thousands comedies. My favorite being Brian Fantana in the Anchorman movies, where his Sex Panther cologne works wonders on the ladies.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Jack Black has been in like every single blockbuster recently, including the Mario movie, Borderlands, the new Jumanji movies, and the upcoming Minecraft flick. I know him best from Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny though, maybe my favorite movie from the dude's whole career. THR reports that the sixth entry in the Anaconda franchise will take a more meta approach. It involves a group of friends facing midlife crises who are remaking their favorite movie from their youth. As they head into the rainforest, they must fight for their lives against natural disasters, giant snakes, and violent criminals. Based on the cast so far, it seems like they're trying to turn Anaconda into a blockbuster family action comedy, like what they did with Jumanji. I'm sure this is a profitable route, but a lot of these movies have felt cookie cutter and bland lately. It's no wonder as to why the Borderlands reviews were so bad. They took something that probably should have been a little more edgy and watered it down. It seems like they're doing the same with Anaconda. Man, I miss the days when they ripped off old school Universal monster movies. I can't believe I'm even saying that. The I Know What You Did Last Summer reboot has had some interesting updates in the past few months. We just received a release date slated for July 18th of 2025, some new cast members have been announced, and we even got a few corrections from the director's Twitter page based on some recent news articles. As all of this was going on, original sequel star Brandy Norwood announced that she would love to return to the franchise as she survived the events of I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Going back and watching that goofy sequel, I think she added a lot to that ridiculous movie. The fans would love to see her come back, back, and now that might actually be happening. Updating Entertainment Tonight this week, Brandy says the filmmakers have reached out to her and that she's hopeful to see Carla return. With original franchise stars Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. in talks to return, I think it would be great to see Brandy there alongside them. Brandy is making a big return to horror this year with A24's The Front Room, so I'd love to see this comeback continue. We'll see on July 18th of next year. Let's hope this one is better than that Amazon series or the third sequel that we just don't talk about. It's like the Voldemort of this franchise, man. Terrifier 3's new poster was unveiled this weekend late Friday night. If you joined my live stream, you might have heard us talking a little bit about it. The poster comes from Creepy Duck Art, who absolutely slays every project he's attached to, including his official Alien Romulus poster as well. Obviously, this page has been the focal point of many Terrifier 3 theories, some that would point to the new installment being a little blasphemous. Ooh! This poster, for instance, came out a little while ago now, featuring Victoria Hayes dressed up as the prototypical Jesus Christ. This is just one of many examples, though. Another one is how Christian Tinsley, who also worked on The Passion of the Christ, did the practical effects for this movie under Leone's supervision. Set designer Olga Turka told Dexerto that Tinsley's team used more blood on this set than the former. They seem to have been blown away by how nasty this one got. Olga goes on to praise Damien for his attention to detail when it comes to fake blood viscosity and color, too. I guess there was even a scene where so much of it was spraying out of a fake body that Turka even asked if there was that much blood within an actual human being. We are in for a treat here, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest update from Terrifier 3 this week, though, regards the trailer. We learned from the director, Damien Leone, that the trailer is dropping sometime this month after the poster release, and the poster just came out Friday, y'all. That means that the trailer should drop any day now. Any day of the week. Who knows? Maybe we start our week with the brand new trailer for the film. I can't really say. What I will say, though, is that I'll be live Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern to talk about any potential updates we get for the film tomorrow. You know, if we get any updates at all, stop on by the stream. Before we wrap this bad boy up, I'd like to thank my Patreon and channel members who continue to support this page. Each week, the memberships have been growing like crazy, and I couldn't be more thankful. I'm glad that so many of you are digging the Horror Hot Take series as well. It really warms my heart. Please consider becoming a member today by clicking on the Patreon link in the description below, or by pressing the join button on my page. Thank you all again for your support. Also, please consider subscribing to GullGotha, my gaming channel, where we just hit 420 subscribers. Nice. Go check it out and help me hit 1,000. Which update from this video was your favorite? Which one had you the most excited? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you all again for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.